now the deception is complete because the person thinks that they are married. Victims of racism cannot be married to a white supremacist in the system of white supremacy. Now, the question is this person a white supremacist? So now, that's when the rubber really meets the road, because we always say that white supremacy exists, but hardly anyone, anywhere on the planet right this minute, can find over 2 or 3 dozen white supremacists anywhere at any given time who people will say that's a white supremacist. And it's usually the white supremacist who steps forward and says, I am a white supremacist. I believe in white supremacy. Because non-white people cannot prove the existence, even, of a system of white supremacy. It takes a white person to prove the existence, which means that's proof of existence right there.
Interesting.
I hope I'm not adding to the confusion by explaining it that way, but that is really what it is. I mean, nobody can find a person. How many white people who believe in racism will stand up and say, I believe in racism? I have even run tests where, in the discussion, when a white person stands up to say something like in a seminar or something like that, I have asked the person, because the code, what I have written, requires me to do that, say, are you white? And a person who has been known to be white and who always puts down that they are white on whatever papers they fill out and all like that, have always been known as a white person. In many cases, the white person has said, well, I don't like to think of myself as white. Or they'll say, I don't really know, the purpose of this question. Yet we're talking about race. Now, the person has no problem being identified as white if the person is searching for a job. But in a seminar, in many cases, I've experienced that. I will ask the person, wait a minute, before you say anything, are you classified as white? Are you a white person? And the reason I ask that is not to embarrass or confuse the person, but there are a lot of non-white people who look like they are white. So you always want to know who you're talking to in a racial situation, because people do have classifications.